live. This is Bill's fun party. I call it a party, but I give you advice on anything. You can ask me anything because I lived a long life, honey. I was divorced 5 times. Yeah, married and divorced. I only went up to the fifth grade, Bobby, because it was hard. But I have a lot of wisdom because I lived life, even though now I'm single. I had all those 5 marriages. I learned a lot from that about people, relationships, love, dating, the whole thing. If you're here on the live, just say hello. If you have any questions you want to chat with me, go ahead. I'm going to stay today for quite a while because I missed you, babies. I moved to my tiny house. As you can see, it's really pretty. And I mean, you can't see it too good, but anyway, I live in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and I moved from the trailer to the tiny house, and I'm so happy. The tiny house is really pretty. It was an upgrade, from the trailer park. Well, I mean, it's still in the trailer park, but the trailer, was a little bit smaller. Well, hi, David. Hello, my beautiful blonde. I've missed you. Well, I've missed you too, David. Good to see you. Well, say you. No, I don't actually see you. But, I see you. That kind. Anyway, we have a lot of questions from fans today, and I'm going to answer them as best as I can. Like I was saying, I moved to the tiny house, so I've been a little bit MIA. Because moving those boxes, honey, it's a lot of work, I mean, I had help, but I had to tell them what to do, the people that were helping me. So that takes a lot of energy, doesn't it? It does. Anyway, all right, my hair is looking good today. The other day was a little crazy. I don't know why it was so crazy, but anyway, we're going to move on. And we are going to read the questions that my beautiful fans have asked me. All right. Bill, how do you stay focused on your goals? A vision board, a playlist, and delusion. A little bit of delusion. Never hurt no one. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes if you want to get shit done, you got to be a little bit delusional, right? Right, David? Don't you agree with me? You have to have a little bit of delusion. If you don't, then you're too realistic and you ain't going to get nowhere. Yeah, anyway, I have so many notifications on my phone, it's driving me crazy. I'm very popular, by the way. All these questions that you guys ask me, I get notifications all the time. All right, next thing, let's see. The next question is, Bill, what if my dreams feels too big? Then you're dreaming correctly, honey, because you got to dream big. You can't dream little. You gotta dream big because maybe the dream is not gonna get, gonna be as big. But you always have to figure out it's gonna be a little bit smaller than your big dream. So if you want, let's say 50, you gotta dream 100, right? Because then you might get 75. I'm good with numbers. Not really, I suck at numbers. Anyway, moving on. Let's see, David, I keep a journal in every day. I write 3 goals for the day and smash them. Well, you smash those goals. You smash everything you touch in a good way. You're a chiropractor, right? You crack and smash. If you have goals, you don't get bored. That is so true. I mean, you have to have a purpose in life, right? If you don't have a purpose, what you living for, right? Like I have my pet alligator Tracy. My purpose is to keep her safe. And keep my neighbors safe from her because she will eat their heads off. The liability is no joke. I have insurance on her. Yeah. Anyway, this chair is so uncomfortable. My butt is hurting. My tiny house, I bought really nice furniture for it, but it's not as comfy as my trailer park. But that's okay. It looks good. Yeah, my butt is going to be square by the time I'm out of here. It's okay. It'd be hurting a little bit. All right, moving on to the next question. Let's say, Bill, how do I stay patient when success takes forever? Honey, remember that even Amazon started in a garage. So it's going to happen. You just have to be patient. Yeah. Sometimes it'll never happen. And that's okay. Then you just move on to something else. I've been doing that all my life with my marriages. Some don't work, boom, next. That's my favorite four-letter word, next. What's your favorite four-letter word? Don't write any bad words because YouTube is gonna censor us. Anyway, let's see, David. Next month is Valentine's Day. Is it too soon to ask you to be mine? Oh, big David. Consuelo's gonna throw a fit. She's not around. Thank God. That girl is crazy. Have you asked Consuelo? Maybe you can ask her, but, yeah, I'll be your Valentine's baby. You know I will. But ask Consuelo, because she's going to get jealous. And I know she's watching right now. Yeah, did you see her meltdown? Yeah, yeah, exactly. Don't tell her. For anybody who don't know who Consuelo is, she is one of the Tias. And you can see it on this channel with Stephanie Tejada, Stephanie Tejada manages Marisa. Marisa is my, her cousin, not mine. She ain't my cousin. But I know Marisa is very nice, Marisa. And also it's Consuelo. But Consuelo is very passionate. Very, very passionate. So you got to watch out for her. If she knows that I'm your Valentine for that day, David, she might come here and start screaming at me. You love the Tias. Well, they love you, I think. I'm pretty sure Consuelo especially. Be careful with Consuelo. She might be stalking you. Is she stalking you? Is she stalking you, David? She's got the biggest crush on you. And I know you like me and you like Grace. Better than Consuelo. I think Consuelo needs to stop painting her eyebrows like that. They don't look that good, but don't tell her I said that. Consuelo, if you're listening, I was just joking. Remember, Consuelo, I have a pet alligator named Tracy, so don't come near me, okay? Honey, because you're crazy. You're crazy as hell, but I love you. You're fun. You're fun. You're fun to be around. Anyway, moving on. All right, let's say, how do I know, Bill, that I'm on the right path? When it feels like peace, not pressure, honey. That's when you know. Let's see. David says, Grace is my heart and soul. She is neat. Oh, yeah, she is very nice. She manages all of us. Consuelo, myself, Maurice, Saka, Priscilla. She manages everybody. She's kind of bossy, but we like her very much. Yeah, I have to say that. Or if not, she's going to fire me. We don't want her firing me, David. Yeah, she gets me a lot of promotion. Anyway, moving on. All right, next question. Let's say, what do you do when you lose motivation? Rest, recharge, and come back like the main character, baby. That's how you do it. I hope that helps. Even if it doesn't, oops. What you gonna do, right? All right, next question. Bill, should I take risks or play it safe? Honey, comfort zones do not make good stories. You hear me? They do not make good stories. They're boring as hell. You gotta just jump out of the comfort zone. Like when I adopted my girl Tracy, my alligator, my pet alligator. I got it in my comfort zone because that girl's got a big mouth. I mean, big ass mouth. If she opens her mouth and then closes it and you're near her, yeah, you know what I'm saying. You might lose a limb. You might lose an eye, your nose, your head. If you lose your head, you're done. That's not good. You're a doctor, David, right? If you lose your head, you're done. And she would chop it off because that girl, she hungry. I feed her, but she's always out for a snack. And your head is just a snack to her. Yeah, that's very dark, but it's true. She don't mess with me. No, she not, because I feed her. And I even have a little clothing for her, like you do the doggies. Yeah, she's so funny. I like her. And I put her on a leash because, when I take her out in the neighborhood, I don't want her running after my neighbors. I like my neighbors. Now, the ones I don't like, I don't mind if she runs after them, but don't say anything. Anyway, moving on. All right. Next question. Let's say, Bill, what is your biggest dream? To live, to laugh, and never see an alarm clock ever again. How about you, David? What is your dream? What is your dream, honey? Tell me. I don't know. I used to have so many people coming to the live. I don't know. The algorithm is being a bitch to me. I don't know why she's being so mean to me. Algorithm, do better. Let's see. Grace. Oh, Grace is your biggest dream. Oh, she's a nice girl. I thought I was your biggest dream. I'm not going to go crazy like Consuelo. Don't worry. But make me your big dream. Just lie to me, David. Say, I am your biggest dream. Just say it. Say it. I'm kidding. Not really. All right, moving on. Let's see, Bill. What do you do when people doubt you? I let the results do the talking. Jesus said you should know them by their fruits, not by the mouths. Well, he doesn't say the mouth part, but you know what I'm saying. You can talk the talk, but if you walk the walk, that's, people are going to pay attention and they're not going to doubt you no more. And if they doubt you, bye, Felicia. Block, delete, never see again. Right? How about you, David? What do people doubt you sometimes? Do they bully you? Because if they bully you, I'm gonna take my pet alligator Tracy. I'm gonna show them that her big mouth. I'm gonna be stop it. You got a big mouth, bully my friend David. She got a big mouth. She's gonna bully you. So let me know, because she's my girl over here. She's outside right now playing with her kids. She's got kids, believe it or not. I didn't know she was pregnant when I adopted her. But anyway, what you gonna do? It's okay. I love kids. And these kids are big. We're gonna have a lot of alligators in the swamp in my backyard. A lot. Yeah. I'm gonna have to, give them away. Let's see. No bullying, but I protect people who I see getting bullied. I will step in. Very nice. That's very noble of you. I'm the same way. I use Tracy, though, because it's so easy. It's like, oops, you want to bully me? Let me introduce you to Tracy, my pet alligator. They run away like hell, like the popo is chasing them. Oh, my goodness. Let's see. Bill. My butt, this chair is so uncomfortable. I need to buy a new chair. I need to buy me a really good comfy chair. My butt is killing me right now. All right, okay, now it's a little better. All right, let's move on. Bill, how do you celebrate small wins? With dessert, applause, and gratitude. That's how you do it, baby. That's how you celebrate the small wins and the big wins too. Well, the big wins, I probably use some alcohol in there. A little bit of champagne, and a big cake. Yeah. How about you? How do you celebrate your small wins? Let me know in the comments. I want to know. First, I think cake is very important when you celebrate anything. Like you celebrate a wedding, a birthday with cake. Why not small wins? Even if your ass gets big and it's uncomfortable to sit in a chair like right now. It's so uncomfortable to sit on this chair. Did I complain a lot about the chair, David? I know I did. It's because it's very uncomfortable. All right, moving on. All right. Anybody who just came in, say hello to me. If you have any questions or just want to chat with I'm here. I'm here for you, baby, okay? Anything you need, I'm here for you. Oh. You know what happens? It rained here, and then dust just kicks up or something. Goodness gracious. Okay. Moving on, let's say. All right. Bill, let's see. How do you deal with trolls? I let them talk to themselves. Yeah, they love the sound of ignorance. Yeah. How do you handle trolls, David, or whoever is here in the live? Let me know how you handle, so we can help each other if you have another method to handle them. I don't engage with them, or I treat them nice. I do. Or I psychoanalyze them. Look at me using big words. I've been reading the dictionary anyway. Yeah, I just psychoanalyze them like, honey, you're projecting your own doubts and your own issues and your own insecurities on me. Because I don't feel that way about myself. So you're wasting your time. Go to therapy while I block you. Yeah. They need to block them. Trolls are a waste of time. They really are. And you know what, David? A lot of these trolls, they're bots. They really are. Take your BS somewhere else. Agreed. Yeah, who needs their BS? Nobody does. They're so annoying with their stupidity and their insults that really don't get anywhere because I don't give a shit about what they think of me. I know what I think of me and the people I love, and that's all I care about. So the trolls, bye. Bye, Felicia, block, delete. I agree with you, David. We're on the same page. All right, let's say, Bill, should I post daily? Only if it's real, not forced. Authenticity goes a long way, honey. Yeah. Look at me. I only post about I just tell you the truth, baby. I just tell it like it is. I don't give a shit. I don't care if you judge me that I had 5 husbands, that I divorced 5 times, that I have a pet alligator named Tracy. I don't care. Because I'm happy with who I am. And I'm happy in my new tiny house. Did I mention I moved to a tiny house? I love my tiny house. It's so good. Look at that door over there. It's so pretty. And that door over there with the glass door and the brick. It's fake brick. But, you know, I just wanted it to feel like a real house. Even though a tiny house is a real house. But, you know, like a not tiny house. Like a big house with, yeah. Anyway, moving on. All right. Let's say, what's the worst thing about social media, Bill? Comparing your behind the scenes to somebody else's highlight reel. Comparison will just unalive you. Really. It's so stressful. Why do you want to compare yourself to the beautiful people of Instagram? It's all filtered anyway. And even if they're all beautiful like that, you're beautiful no matter what. The beautiful according to the standards of society. Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. I do believe that. If you see some of my ex-husbands, you'd be scared. But I love them. I did. And I married them. A couple of them are handsome, though. Like David. David is very handsome. You're very handsome, Mr. David. Let's see. And I'm happy with who you are, Bill. Lots of love. Oh, well, thank you, honey. Thank you. I'm happy with who I am, too. You know what? Why torture yourself? You know, it's just a waste of time. I tortured myself when I was younger. I wasn't skinny enough. I wasn't pretty enough. I wasn't wealthy enough. And now I'm just happy with whatever comes my way, and I'm grateful. And that actually opens the door for more things to come your way, right, David? If you're grateful and you appreciate what you have, my butt is still hurting. Anyway, if you appreciate even this chair that's killing my butt, it's really destroying my butt. But that's okay. I'm still grateful because I have a chair. I could be sitting on the floor. That would definitely kill my butt, my back, and my neck, everything. Because that's harsh on the body, that floor. Let's keep going. So how you doing, David? Tell me a little bit about how was your week. Well, your week so far. I was going to say weekend. Yeah, life's too short not to be happy. Of course, David, right? It's like, okay, let me adjust my butt again on this chair. Okay. Anyway, I know this is going to be a lot of butt adjusting today, apparently. Oh, God. Yeah, it's very short. It really is. And, you know, we can go at any moment. Any moment we can just be out of here. And that gives you perspective on just be happy now. That's all we got. It's now. Tomorrow, we don't know if we're going to be here tomorrow. So enjoy now. I have a lot of fruit flies because I've been eating all fruit. I like to put my fruit outside. Anyway, all right. Sorry if I start swatting like this. It's little gnats. They're annoying as hell. All right. Let's see, Bill. How do I grow my following? Be consistent, be kind, be authentic, be yourself. The algorithms love that, but apparently not today because the algorithm sucks today. Anyway, I don't know what's going on. Why is the algorithm so mean to me? YouTube, do something. Do something. You know, I've been posting. Well, Grace posts, right? She posts a lot on this channel. Oh, Oliver. Let's see, Oliver. I can't. Something. Oliver Roch. Olive. David. Gabriel. I ain't fighting them, David. David, you're on my mind. How you doing, baby? Where are you joining me from? Let me know. I know where David is joining me from. Now, you let me know, okay, baby? All right, let's say, Bill, should I respond to DMs from strangers? Only if they spell your correctly, as a Y-O-U apostrophe R-E. Hello, my name is from Sweden. Oh, I love that. Welcome to the live here. This is Belle's Fun Party. You can ask me anything, baby. I love to get to know you. You can ask me anything. We exchange wisdom. We exchange experiences here. This is a fun live for us to bond. Let's see. Sometimes, David says, sometimes it takes you to lose someone to realize life is beautiful. I know. I am so sorry for your loss, honey. I talk to my brother Matt every day in prayer, and I'm content. I know, right? We take people and things for granted. We do. And then when they're gone, we just appreciate life more and appreciate everything we have. You know, a lot of people just focus on the lack of what they don't have instead of focusing on the abundance of what they have. Oliver Gabriel, that's a very long ass name, honey, but I love it. How old are you? Well, I'm somewhere between 20 and 70. I'm ageless, honey. I don't age. I can't tell how old I am. I don't even remember how old I am. I stopped celebrating birthdays long time ago. How about you, baby? How old are you? And don't ask women their age. They don't like that. I don't know. Maybe in Sweden they do, huh? Do they like that in Sweden? Because here in America, people are, you're 9, baby. You're 9. You're a baby. What are you doing? Well, I'm glad this live is very clean and it's very kid-friendly. So, what are you doing? Wait, what time is it in Sweden, baby? What time is it? You're not in school. I think Europe is about 8-9 hours ahead of us, so it's not over there, isn't it, baby? It's 8 p.m. Okay, I say it's not over there. How's the weather in Sweden, baby? Is it cold? Because I bet it's really cold. That's what I heard. Is it cold? And you understand English very well, honey. I love that. It is very cold. I know you put gold, but it's cold. Yeah. Okay, baby. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope you stop by again. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, okay? I would love to have you back here on the live. Let's see. David says, you got your whole life ahead of you. Make it count. Yeah, exactly. He's a baby. Can you imagine? Do you remember when you were 9, David? I don't even remember that far back. I don't know. I think I was in 5th grade when I was 9. Yeah. It was quite an experience being in 5th grade. I remember I was a really good student, and then all of a sudden in high school, not great. Yeah, I got tired of being a good girl. Well, high school, when I say high school, I would stop by the high schools and say hi to everybody because I only went up to the 5th grade. Yeah. And I was 9 when I was in 5th grade, and I just decided to not go to school again. So my mom kind of homeschooled me, but she didn't know shit from Sean. And then I would say hello to the high school students. And I never went to high school. That's why. Because I got lazy. And also, it was 5th grade. It was really hard for me. So I decided school was not my thing. Yeah, how about you, David? Well, you went to the university, huh? Stop it. Oh, you stop it, you silly goose. Yeah. I know. Well, I don't know. Did you went to high school? I'm assuming because you're a doctor, so you had to go to college, right? So yeah, but high school is a waste of time, and no offense, but college is a waste of time too. Look at me, I'm doing really well in my tiny house, and I don't have no degrees. Didn't even do high school, not even middle school. Yeah, my mama tried to teach me. Poor thing, she was so dumb. Anyway, I don't take after her. I'm not dumb. I think I'm smart. What do you think, David? Do you think I'm smart? Let's say, you better say yes, David. I would never throw my pet alligator Tracy on you because you're my friend. I went to Logan College. It was rough, but now I go to do I get to do what I love. That is amazing. You like to crack people's spines, which is kind of fun. I like the noise when my joints pop. You're smart, my sweet Belle. Oh, thank you, honey. Thank you. Is it fun to just make people crack and snap their bones and joints? It must be fun. I'm sure Tracy would love. Tracy is like a natural chiropractor. She will snap a bone in no time, but then eat it. I'm sure you don't eat the bones of your clients. Anyway, moving on. All right, let's see. Bill, how do you handle negative comments? Honey, I delete and then do a little victory dance. Like, yeah, block, delete, bow, 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 bow. I'm not a very good dancer, but anyway, you get the picture. Let's say, Bill, do you ever take social media breaks? Absolutely, honey. Sanity over scrolling anytime. Scrolling, especially doom scrolling. Do you do a lot of doom scrolling, David? Because I know I do a lot of it. With the situation in the country right now, it's really scary. So I know my algorithm loves to scare me. I know. Let's see. Bill, what's your favorite platform? The one where people act like humans, not trolls. And that would be none. But a lot of the trolls are bots. Did you know that, David? Like in TikTok, there are bots. And lots of them. So you never know which one is which. I should start doing some lives on TikTok. What do you think, David? Should I do some lives? I think they would like me there. I don't know. Grace does some lives there, but I don't know. Maybe I'll do them. We'll see. All right, let's say, how do you stay authentic online? Oh, honey, I just post anytime, even when I have bad head. I don't care. I don't care. I'm just me. Let's see. Yeah, David, lots of bots on X. Oh, X, of course. Elon Musk, actually, even somebody who worked for him said that they kind of, not rigged, but they kind of manipulated the algorithm so that, certain people would win the election. He admitted to that. Well, he didn't admit to it, but the people that worked for him did. In this world, David, you don't know what's real and what's not. And now with AI, it's so confusing. I mean, you can catch AI because they can't, AI can't do the hands very good. And then there's details that in real life will not happen. Like I saw a video that it was about actually a court case that had been televised. And somebody walked into the courtroom and all of a sudden his foot disappeared while he was walking. So that's AI. So they've been doing AI for a very long time. They've been fooling us. I feel like this world is all an illusion. It's all manipulation. They manipulate our feelings for their own profit or fun. I don't know. I really don't know. It's not a conspiracy theory. It's just how I feel. And I only went up to the 5th grade, and I'm noticing that. So imagine how obvious they are. Let's say, Bill, what's your best advice for content creators? Oh, honey, don't chase viral. Chase value. That's what matters, right, David? In life, we gotta chase value, not numbers or quantity. It doesn't matter. It's all about value in life, of anything you do. I don't know why the dust is really messing me up. Hi, welcome to the live. This is Belle's Fun Party. I'm here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I have a pet alligator, Tracy, just outside playing right now in the swamp. Yeah, because we in Baton Rouge, we have swamps in Louisiana. Anyway, I love to get to know you. And if you have any questions or any comments, just let me know. I'm reading fan questions and I'm answering them. Let's see. Bill, how do you stay healthy without being obsessed? Honey, I eat my veggies and my feelings. It's about balance, you know. Yeah. I eat my feelings a lot. Yeah. I run out of food. The feeling food, I run out of it just daily. What is your emotional eating favorite food, David? I know mine are donuts. They have high sugar too. I'm telling you, I get hyper every time I eat them. If I want to get something done, all I have to do is eat a donut, and baby, I get that shit done in no time. Yeah, how about you? How do you get shit done? Yeah, tell me, because I might learn from you. I want to learn. You know, I love to learn because I only went up to the 5th grade because it was hard. Yeah. All right, let's say, how do you handle body image issues? I remind myself that mirrors lie, but my confidence doesn't lie. That's how I do it. How do you do it? You tell me, guys. Tell me. Because these questions, you know, they're for me, but they're also for you. Because I want to know. I want to get to know you, okay? Let's say, David says 99% of my diet is protein. I'm a runner and need it for energy. Of course, protein is long-term energy. I like carbs because I just like to do something and then eat the carbs and do it quickly. And then take a nap because, you know, then you crash after the carbs and the sugar. That's how we do it in the South, baby. That's it. That's how it's done. For real. Yeah. Let's see. Bill, how do you stay active? I walk away from nonsense daily. That's how I do it. Yeah, all right. Let's see, let's do a couple more questions and then I'm going to split because I got to shoot some stuff for Patreon. You know, Grace makes us shoot stuff for Patreon. You should subscribe to the Patreon. It's patreon.com/The State of Grace Fraga. There's a lot of stuff. She has a new series called Story Time with Grace about her trip to Spain. And she explains a lot of things and tells you a lot of good stories that are only available on Patreon, baby. Yeah, you should subscribe. All right. Let's see. Do you believe in diets? No, honey, I believe in moderation. Yeah, and French fries on the weekend. How about you? Do you guys believe in diet? Diets are boring anyway. All right, let's see. What's your favorite form of self-care? Saying no without an apology. I used to apologize all the time. Oh, no, I can't go because I got to go to my mother's house. And my mom, you know, she's sick and she's doing this. Not anymore, baby. Why can't you do it? Because I can't. Why? None of your damn business. I learned my lesson. I don't explain no more. You don't have to explain yourself to nobody. Remember that. That's some bullshit. All right. Bill, how do you handle stress? Deep breaths and dramatic exits. Just get the hell out. That always works. You see stress, somebody's stressing you, get the hell out. I get the hell out a lot. Yeah, especially with my neighbors. Sometimes they're a pain in the ass. I get out, they bother me, and I say, bye, Felicia, and I go back into my tiny house now in the trailer park. Yeah, no more trailer for me. I got a tiny house. Yeah, I'm very happy in it, except for the chair. My butt is killing me. All right. Let's see. What is your favorite form of... Okay, no, I already read that. How do you practice mindfulness? By actually tasting my coffee instead of doom scrolling. How about you? How do you practice mindfulness? Like staying in the moment. Tell me. I want to know. Let's see. Bill, how do you sleep better? Clean sheets, clean mind, and no exes in my DMs. How about you? How do you sleep better? I like to sleep alone, by the way. Yeah, I don't like any pets or anything on my bed. And when I say pets, I also say man. All right, moving on. Bill, what is your wellness secret? Laughs burn sugar. Calories, baby. Okay? They burn calories. So that's how you do it. So what's my wellness secret? Laughter. It burns calories. And the sugar that I eat, because, I like them donuts. Anyway, let's see. How do you keep your energy up? Gratitude and greens. That's the smoothie of my choice, baby. Yeah. Coffee is the answer to every question, says David. Yes, honey, it really is. Coffee, I do decaf because real coffee gets me all jittery and stuff. But I love coffee. I love tea also. Tea is primo. I love tea. Let's say, all right, we had a lot of questions today. I'm going to be live, by the way, on Saturday at 11 a.m. Pacific time, 2 p.m. Eastern time. So please join me on Saturday. I'm going to have a special party on Saturday. I might stay longer. I don't know. I just need to get a better chair because my butt is killing me right now. But anyway, thank you so much, babies, for joining. Thank you, David, for always being so supportive and so much fun to talk to you, honey. And by the way, tomorrow, Grace is going live, chat with Grace. So I hope you join her, David. Yeah. All right. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. I will see you Saturday, Belle. Love you as always. I love you too, honey. Thank you so much. Much love to everyone who joined and who chatted with me. I appreciate you. I love you. And stay safe. And I will see you on Saturday. All right, my loves. Bye.